my sister, Patricia Ganswind. She's a gourmet vegan chef and she makes something very, very delicious today. Yeah, thank you very much for introducing me. And yeah, I am a trained gourmet vegan chef. So today, where we go a little bit further than vegan, you can choose any way to make people aware of what's going on in this world. Food is the main thing we consume. So of course, this is the most effective way to make a difference, to change this global warming. I'm going to make a raw vegan superfood mousse au chocolat tart. Raw ingredients, vegan ingredients, superfood. It's like a thin cake. So I'm gonna make pretty much a chocolate cake. So we need to make a crust, and we have hemp seeds. That is one of the superfoods that I mentioned. And hemp seeds are very, very high in protein, and of course any other minerals you can think of. And superfood means it has a lot of minerals, very high in vitamins, very high in protein, and it beats pretty much everything, be it meat, even soy, or any other protein you can think of. And so if you are looking to build some muscles in a healthy way, you may choose hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are raw. Raw means you get the full spectrum of nutrients that a food has to offer. So if you cook something, the nutrients, you lose them while you heat the food. Of course, you can still have some cooked and steamed and baked goodies. But what I suggest, always have something raw with every meal you're eating.
And raw food is like loaded in enzymes too, right?
That's the main thing.
Right.
Raw ingredients, raw food has enzymes. Cooked food has no enzymes. Of course, it depends what temperature you're using. If you use a very low temperature, you can save some enzymes. Why saving them? Why enzymes? I mean, they're important to help you digesting your food. And that all equals to all the energy that is in the food goes right into your body. So you don't need energy to digest it. And this is just to start with dessert. Everyone loves desserts.
That's
so I choose to make something sweet. So the next ingredient for the crust is coconut. Gives some texture, some nice flavor. Almonds and water. This process is called soaking. If you soak nuts and seeds, they're even easier to digest. And in this case, we have almonds. They have enzyme inhibitors in their skin, which is the dark skin. So the enzyme inhibitors will come out, will go into the water when you soak dark-skinned nuts and seeds. I actually just soak the almonds I need for that crust in some water for 6 hours. I will just drain the water. Don't drink it. Don't use it for anything else. And then I give it a wash. And then, and the last ingredient, which is stevia. It's raw stevia, and you find white stevia, like powdery white stevia. You find stevia leaves, which is pretty much this here. Yeah, it's a herb. It has no calories. So for people that are looking for healthy and calorie-free sugar, go for stevia. I chose stevia powder to make the crust look brighter. I could use dates, but I would have a brown crust, but I'm gonna have a brown topping too. So I want the contrast. You have a very loaded chocolate mousse on top.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
That. But I just put everything in the food processor. So this is one equipment you just need for this recipe. Then we have coconut, shredded coconut. And of course organic. All ingredients are organic and raw and vegan. Makes very much sense to eat all organic because your body is digesting it so quickly and it just assimilates so easily. So you get even the pesticides easy and quickly, and you don't want that, right? Last ingredient, stevia. And then you just process it. And then I like to check it just to see how the texture is and the stickiness. Okay. So this is a little bit too chunky, so I go another time. High speed, both times.
Yeah, and there we see the second time it stays more around the edge, and that shows it's sticking. So that's how I like to have it. Okay, so I just take this crust, take that out. And I just pour it in.
And it smells so good.
Yeah. Doesn't it? Okay, then I just use my hand and I just spread it evenly. And then when it is evenly spread, I just start to press it. You can use any technique. I just use the back of my fingers and I go in a circle. And then I use the whole hand. And then I just go one more time and I just use one finger, thumb, let's say, and I go the edges, press it again because there's some crumbles.